Yo, the streets are talking and you won't believe what just came out. Tasha K has dropped a bombshell about Teyana Taylor that has fans absolutely stunned. From behind-the-scenes secrets to shocking revelations nobody saw coming, this is the kind of story that has social media going wild. People are asking what really happened, and Tasha K is here to spill everything. You'll hear about unexpected alliances, hidden drama, and moments that could change how the world sees Teyana Taylor forever. This isn't just gossip. These are exclusive insights that you won't find anywhere else. Every clip, every reaction, every shocking detail is about to hit you hard. Fans are already losing it, and the comments section is about to blow up. From unanswered questions to rumored betrayals, this video dives deep into the controversy, exposing truths that have been kept in the shadows for too long. So, buckle up, because we're going full deep dive, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second. Tasha K has opened the doors, and what you're about to see might just leave you speechless. Are you ready to uncover the secrets behind Teyana Taylor that nobody dared to reveal? This is the moment the internet has been waiting for, and the reactions are going to be absolutely insane. Stick around, because it's about to get real, raw, and completely shocking. The moment Tasha K dropped the news, the internet erupted. Fans immediately flooded social media, sharing clips and screenshots, all trying to piece together what had actually happened with Teyana Taylor. The story itself was a roller coaster of intrigue, secrets, and betrayal, the kind of scandal that makes everyone stop scrolling and pay attention. According to Tasha K, there were layers to this story that no one outside of the inner circle had any idea about. From alleged hidden alliances in the entertainment world to shocking behind-the-scenes drama, the revelations were bound to make waves far beyond just social media chatter. Sources close to Teyana Taylor reportedly confirmed that the situation had been brewing for months. There were whispers of secret meetings, private conversations that never made it public, and exchanges between people that would shock even the most loyal fans. Every interaction, every decision, seemed to point to a series of events that had quietly escalated behind closed doors. People who had long been supporters were starting to question everything. Rumors of manipulation, hidden agendas, and concealed partnerships had fans debating online, with heated arguments over who was telling the truth and who was playing a role in this unfolding drama. Then came the financial side of things, which added another layer of intrigue. According to Tasha K sources, certain moves made by key players in Teyana Taylor's circle were directly tied to power plays and influence in the music and entertainment world. From unexpected investments to secret endorsements, the story revealed a complex web that no one outside the industry could have guessed. Fans were astounded, realizing that what they thought was personal drama was actually part of a much larger picture. People speculated endlessly, trying to figure out the connections between public appearances, private meetings, and social media activity. As the narrative unfolded, other celebrities came into the frame. Names that had never been linked to Teyana Taylor suddenly appeared in conversations, casting new light on past interactions and collaborations. Every photo, every event, every Instagram post started to feel like a clue in a mystery that was now being pieced together in real time. Fans dissected each moment, sharing theories and predictions about what would happen next. The suspense was palpable, and the discussion became so intense that hashtags related to the scandal started trending almost immediately. What made the situation even more explosive was the revelation of secret communications. According to insider accounts shared by Tasha K, messages, emails, and even text conversations painted a picture that no one had anticipated. Allegiances shifted, plans were uncovered, and intentions that were hidden from the public eye were laid bare. People began questioning the authenticity of past statements and public appearances, wondering how much of what they had seen had been carefully curated or intentionally misleading. The narrative was no longer just about one individual. It had become a web of multiple personalities, hidden motives, and shocking revelations. One of the most talked about aspects of the story was the personal relationships involved. Alleged betrayals, misunderstandings, and manipulations were brought into the spotlight, creating a human drama that made fans feel invested in the outcome. Everyone wanted to know who could be trusted and who might be playing a role in an unfolding game of influence and power. Discussions ranged from casual speculation to heated debates, with people taking sides and making predictions about the consequences of these revelations. It was the kind of situation that reminded everyone why entertainment news and celebrity stories could become cultural phenomena overnight. Even more shocking were the alleged financial implications. Tasha K's sources hinted that certain decisions, contracts, and deals had been influenced by people outside the public eye, suggesting that there was more at stake than just reputation or image. Investments, business decisions, and strategic partnerships were all tied into the scandal in ways that added depth and complexity to the story. Fans were not only intrigued, but also alarmed, realizing that the drama could have serious implications for the careers and public perceptions of everyone involved. Every piece of information shared felt like a revelation, and the anticipation of what would happen next kept viewers glued to their screens. The story also touched on moments of confrontation and tension behind the scenes. Conflicts that had been kept private for months were suddenly coming to light, showing the intensity of emotions and stakes involved. People close to the situation described arguments, disagreements, and clashes that revealed just how high tensions had risen. Each new detail added layers of intrigue and suspense, making the narrative feel like a thriller rather than a simple celebrity story. Fans debated whether these confrontations were genuine or part of a larger strategy to control public perception, further deepening the mystery. Social media played a huge role in amplifying the story. Clips, screenshots, and posts circulated rapidly, fueling speculation and engagement. Every reaction video, tweet, or Instagram story added to the narrative, creating a feedback loop that made the situation feel even bigger than it already was. Fans were not just passive observers, they became active participants in piecing together the puzzle, analyzing details, and predicting what might happen next. The virality of the content ensured that the story reached far beyond the usual circles, grabbing attention from casual fans and industry insiders alike. Throughout all of this, Teyana Taylor's responses, or lack thereof, added fuel to the fire. Every statement, social media post, and public appearance was dissected for meaning and intent. Fans tried to read between the lines, attempting to understand motivations, hidden messages, and potential strategies. Every move was scrutinized, and speculation ran rampant about who might have influenced decisions behind the scenes. It became clear that the scandal was far from over and that more shocking details could surface at any moment. Meanwhile, other industry players who had previously been quiet began to react. Some confirmed elements of the story, while others offered their own perspectives, further complicating the narrative. Each input from insiders added credibility and depth, making the story feel more real and urgent. Fans and viewers were left constantly updating their understanding, trying to keep up with the evolving drama. The intrigue, secrecy, and revelations made the story incredibly compelling and difficult to ignore. As the narrative continued to unfold, the scale of the scandal became apparent. What had started as a controversial revelation by Tasha K had escalated into a full-blown conversation affecting fans, insiders, and even other celebrities. The combination of personal drama, professional stakes, and shocking revelations created a perfect storm, ensuring that the story dominated discussions for days. Fans were eager for every new update, hungry to see how events would unfold and what secrets might be revealed next. At the same time, discussions about accountability and consequences began emerging. People debated the actions, decisions, and intentions of everyone involved, questioning who should face criticism and who might have been wronged. This layer of debate gave the story even more weight, encouraging fans to engage, comment, and share their opinions widely. Every reaction became part of the larger narrative, and the sense of immediacy made the unfolding events feel both urgent and important. As the story continued to spread, it became clear that this was more than just a passing celebrity controversy. It had become a cultural conversation, with multiple angles, personalities, and hidden truths intersecting in ways that captivated audiences. The intrigue, drama, and revelations made this story a must-watch, a topic that fans would follow closely and discuss endlessly. And as each new piece of information surfaced, the excitement, speculation and shock value continued to grow, ensuring that the saga of Teyana Taylor and the secrets revealed by Tasha K would remain in the spotlight for a long time to come. The drama didn't stop with the initial revelations. As Tasha K's video continued to circulate, more people from the inner circles started coming forward, either anonymously or through social media hints. Fans began piecing together connections that were previously invisible, and suddenly, the scope of the controversy seemed even larger than anyone could have imagined. Alleged conflicts, hidden alliances, and personal vendettas all started surfacing, painting a picture of a complex web that went far beyond Teyana Taylor herself. According to multiple insiders, there were moments of manipulation that had quietly influenced decisions behind the scenes for months. Private conversations, meetings, and even texts suggested that some of the drama was carefully orchestrated. Names of individuals previously thought to be unrelated suddenly became central to the story, each with their own potential motives and hidden agendas. Fans debated endlessly online, trying to understand who was acting in their own interest and who was caught in the crossfire of the unfolding situation. Every theory seemed plausible, and every revelation seemed to unlock another layer of intrigue. One of the most shocking revelations involved financial maneuvering that no one outside the industry could have guessed. Sources claimed that certain deals and endorsements were connected to these behind-the-scenes conflicts, creating stakes that went far beyond personal reputation. Fans were astonished to realize that what had seemed like personal drama was actually entangled with larger professional ambitions and strategic positioning. Social media exploded with discussions, screenshots, and speculation as people tried to analyze every move and decipher the hidden connections. Then came the alleged betrayals that truly shocked audiences. Close friends and collaborators of Teyana Taylor were rumored to have been involved in leaking information or playing key roles in the unfolding events. Fans were left questioning loyalties and motives, wondering who could be trusted and who might have been silently fueling the drama. Every leaked message or subtle social media post became evidence for fans and content creators to dissect. As conversations grew, new theories emerged, each seemingly more shocking than the last. Unexpected alliances began to surface, revealing that some individuals were playing multiple sides for their own gain. These connections weren't obvious at first, but careful observation and insider information painted a different picture entirely. Collaborators who had once seemed supportive now appeared to be involved in subtle power plays, manipulating events and influencing outcomes. This only added to the tension and intrigue, making it clear that the story was far from over and that more revelations were likely on the horizon. As the scandal continued to spread, public reactions intensified. Fans who had been casual followers now found themselves drawn into intense discussions, creating a whirlwind of speculation across multiple social media platforms. Comments, posts, and reactions multiplied exponentially, and hashtags related to the situation began trending once again. Every clip shared, every snippet discussed, seemed to push the story further into the mainstream. The combination of personal drama, professional stakes, and shocking secrets ensured that attention remained at a fever pitch. The intensity increased when private conversations allegedly surfaced, exposing hidden truths about relationships and intentions. According to insiders, these exchanges revealed more than just conflicts. They exposed deliberate attempts to influence public perception, manipulate outcomes, and control narratives. Fans were both fascinated and disturbed by these revelations, realizing that much of what they had seen publicly might have been carefully curated to hide deeper tensions. The level of strategic planning behind these actions was both shocking and captivating. Even Teyana Taylor's own reactions, or the lack thereof, added fuel to the fire. Every post, comment, or public appearance was scrutinized, with fans reading between the lines to find hidden meanings. Some believed she was carefully strategizing, while others suspected she was reacting impulsively to the chaos surrounding her. Each interpretation created waves of discussion, driving even more attention to the story and increasing engagement across all platforms. The suspense was so intense that every new development felt like a pivotal moment in a high-stakes drama. As more insiders began to speak, The number of revelations only multiplied. Additional names were mentioned, suggesting that multiple individuals had been involved in orchestrating or influencing events in ways that were never anticipated. Fans were stunned to see how interconnected the situation had become, with past collaborations, private conversations, and professional relationships all suddenly making sense in a new context. Every connection uncovered seemed to add a new layer of complexity, ensuring that the narrative continued to captivate audiences. Meanwhile, the discussions around accountability grew louder. Fans debated not only the actions of Teyana Taylor, but also the intentions and behaviors of those around her. Who had acted in bad faith? Who had been manipulating events for personal gain? Every question sparked intense debates, and every opinion added to the growing frenzy surrounding the story. Social media became a virtual courtroom, with fans, insiders, and casual observers all weighing in on the drama and speculating about potential outcomes. The ripple effects of these revelations were far-reaching. Collaborations, friendships, and professional partnerships that once seemed secure were suddenly in question. The story revealed the fragile balance of trust, loyalty, and ambition in the entertainment industry, making it clear that the consequences of these hidden actions could be significant. Fans were left speculating not only about the immediate fallout, but also about long-term impacts on careers, relationships, and public perception. As Tasha K continued to provide updates and insights, the story evolved rapidly. Each new revelation built on the previous ones, creating a chain reaction of shock, speculation, and engagement. People who had initially been indifferent were now drawn into the narrative, sharing their own perspectives and theories. The level of engagement and discussion reached a point where it seemed impossible for the story to fade from public attention anytime soon. By this point, the drama had taken on a life of its own. What had started as an exposé about hidden secrets had transformed into a full-scale cultural conversation, with multiple personalities, rivalries, and hidden truths intersecting in ways that captivated fans. Every reaction, comment, and analysis fueled the narrative further, ensuring that the story remained at the center of social media discussions. Fans were eager for each new piece of information, and the anticipation of future revelations kept them coming back for more. Even as speculation ran rampant, the emotional impact of the story became evident. Viewers felt connected to the events unfolding, experiencing shock, disbelief, and fascination in equal measure. The combination of personal drama, professional stakes, and public intrigue created a perfect storm, making it clear why this narrative had captured the attention of thousands of fans so quickly. Every development seemed more shocking than the last, leaving audiences eager for the next revelation. Ultimately, the scandal surrounding Teyana Taylor, as revealed by Tasha K, had shifted from a simple story to a cultural phenomenon. It involved complex relationships, shocking secrets, and strategic maneuvers that no one could have predicted. Fans continued to follow every update closely, analyzing every detail, and sharing their own reactions widely. The story had become more than just entertainment. It was a conversation that defined a moment, capturing attention, engagement, and intrigue at every turn. As the drama surrounding Teyana Taylor continued to unfold, the tension reached a boiling point. Fans had been following every leak, every hint, and every insider revelation, but now the stakes were higher than ever. Alleged alliances had shifted, trust had eroded, and secrets that were buried for months or even years began surfacing all at once. The narrative had transformed into a full-blown saga, capturing the attention of social media, entertainment platforms, and the fans themselves. What was once a story about hidden secrets had grown into a complex web of relationships, power plays, and shocking betrayals. According to multiple sources, the climax of the drama involved a confrontation that had been quietly building behind the scenes. People close to Teyana Taylor reportedly confirmed that certain individuals had been manipulating events in ways that even the public could not fully see. The culmination of months of tension, secrecy, and hidden agendas finally came to light, leaving fans stunned. Suddenly, all the pieces, text messages, leaked conversations, social media posts, and insider accounts fell into place, revealing a story far more intricate than anyone had anticipated. The revelations included details about long-term alliances that had been carefully concealed from the public. These alliances involved celebrities, industry insiders, and other influential figures who had interests tied to the drama. Some were acting in their own favor, others as mediators, and a few were completely neutral observers who unexpectedly got drawn into the conflict. The complexity of the situation made it difficult for fans to predict outcomes, which only added to the tension and engagement. Every new piece of information sparked debates, theories, and heated discussions, keeping the story alive in the public eye. Financial and professional implications also became central to the final phase of the story. Sources revealed that strategic business decisions, endorsements, and contracts had been influenced by hidden agendas, turning personal drama into high-stakes maneuvering. Fans were surprised to learn that what appeared to be personal conflicts were intertwined with long-term career strategies, power struggles, and attempts to control influence within the industry. Every revelation about who stood to gain or lose added depth and urgency to the story. The personal betrayals were perhaps the most shocking aspect. Friends, collaborators, and even longtime allies were revealed to have acted in ways that many never imagined. Alleged leaks, misinformation, and covert maneuvers highlighted the fragility of relationships in the entertainment world. Fans expressed outrage, sympathy, and disbelief as they tried to reconcile their image of Teyana Taylor and her inner circle with the shocking truths being unveiled. Social media exploded with reactions, memes, and debates, making it clear that this story had reached peak cultural impact. Public reactions continued to pour in, each adding a layer to the ongoing narrative. Fans dissected Teyana Taylor's social media posts, speculating on hidden meanings, unspoken messages, and possible strategies for damage control. Reactions ranged from disbelief to support, with some defending her and others questioning decisions made along the way. The intense engagement created a feedback loop where every revelation sparked even more scrutiny and analysis. It was clear that the story was far from just entertainment. It had become a cultural phenomenon, shaping conversations and influencing perceptions. Ultimately, the final revelations tied together all the loose ends. Hidden motives were exposed, relationships were redefined, and audiences finally began to see the full scope of the drama. What had started as a shocking exposé by Tasha K had escalated into a saga of intrigue, betrayal, and strategic maneuvering that would not soon be forgotten. Fans were left reflecting on the complexity of the entertainment world, the fragility of trust, and the unpredictable nature of public personas. Every secret revealed, every connection exposed, and every confrontation examined had created a story that felt both larger than life and deeply human. As the dust settled, the lessons became clear. Behind the glitz, glam, and social media appearances, there were real people making complex decisions, influenced by ambition, loyalty, and sometimes deception. Fans had witnessed the highs, the lows, and the shocking revelations, and in the process, had engaged in a cultural conversation that extended far beyond a single celebrity scandal. The story of Teyana Taylor, as revealed through Tasha K's reporting, had become a defining moment in entertainment news, one that would be referenced, analyzed, and remembered for months to come. The saga concluded with one final takeaway: the world of entertainment is layered, complex, and often stranger than fiction. What you see publicly is rarely the full story, and every revelation has the power to change perceptions, relationships, and legacies. Fans were left buzzing with speculation, analysis, and reflection, eager to see how Teyana Taylor and her circle would navigate the aftermath. And while this chapter might be coming to a close, the impact of these revelations and the conversations they sparked would resonate far into the future.